Yeah, man. So we out here. It's a beautiful vibes. Yeah, so we just trying with creation, man, you know? We just walking with creation. When you get outside in nature, you just see that you're walking one with the creative life force. You're walking one with creation. You're walking one with the essence of life. You're walking one with something that man can't create. You know? It's just the essence of what has been here. It's a primordial, what's the word? Primordial essence. Primordial meaning as something that is, it goes back. It goes back from the creation of time. It's primordial. It's the origin. It's the original essence of life. So when you get out in nature, you're walking with this essence of life. This oxygen that we're breathing has been recycled for thousands of millions of years. This oxygen that we're breathing. This soil that we're walking upon has been recycled from creation. Has been here since the essence of the beginning. You know what I mean? A lot of these trees that we see have been here. Whenever you see a real big tree, that tree has a lifespan of at least 40 years. Trees are ancient. Trees have been here. They done seen it. They done experienced it. And they're not just inanimate objects, as some people would think that trees are just, just trees, just an inanimate object. No, man, these things have a consciousness. They have an awareness. So that means that they're alive. One of the traits of a living entity is to be able to adapt to a living environment. Trees have the ability to adapt. If you poke a hole in a tree, you will see reaction. That tree starts to leak out sap. And over time, you come back to that same tree, maybe 3 months down the road, you see that sap has stopped flowing, and there's like a scar that has formed in place of where you stabbed that hole. That's adaptation. Where there was once a wound, or where there was once a scar, that tree has the ability to heal over it. And that's being able to adapt. So that's one of the living qualities. That's one of the qualities of a living entity. Something that's living has to be able to adapt to its environment. Trees also adapt when you see the seasons change. The leaves go from green to brown, from green to yellow, from green to orange. That's adaptation. The seasons are changing. So the fact that these trees can simply adapt to their environment is enough proof to say that these things are living entities, you know? And we can tune into the essence of these trees. We can tune into the essence of these primordial entities. You know what I'm saying? And modern day science and modern day, Western education won't teach you this element of life that many will call metaphysical. Some scientists that don't believe, they will call it pseudoscience. And they won't teach you of these, how can I say, more African original ways of connecting with creation. I'm saying that like we can connect the trees. We can merge our energy field with the energy field of a tree. And modern day science won't teach us of that type of technology. They won't teach us of that type of science. But if it's a science, it is a science that's all too real. And they're slowly starting to discover, like they have the CERN machine that's discovering, what do you call it? The God particle. They're calling it. They're calling it the God particle. And they're realizing that there is a force of energy that exists that's unseen to the naked eye. But there is a force of energy that exists, and it has tangible qualities about itself. To them, it's a discovery, but to us and our people, we know that this is the science, this is the vibration, this is the frequency of life. We could talk about that all day, but to them, it's new. And they're essentially figuring out that there is an energy field and there is a force that exists not only around all living things, but it exists in the air around us. And this energy field we all can tune into. And that's what I'm talking about right now, is being able to communicate with these trees and being able to tap into the frequency of the planet. You know, taking our shoes off and plugging our feet back into the earth and being in tune with the biorhythm of the planet. Because check it, everything is rhythm. You have a heart, and your heart has a heartbeat. It's a rhythm. When you hear sound, when sound comes into your head and it hits your ear drum, it's a rhythm. It's a beat. The systems in our bodies that we call our organs, just like the instrument, the organ, everything in our body is a rhythm. If you wouldn't be alive right now if your body didn't operate on its own rhythm. So, just like our bodies have rhythms, so does this planet Earth have a rhythm. They call it the biorhythm, the life rhythm of the planet Earth. And we can tune back into this rhythm as we plug our feet into the ground, as we eat natural food, as we connect to nature, as we touch the plants, as we get more sunlight. You see it? The more we connect to this biorhythm is the more we get back to our indigenous frequency and get back to our godlike selves. So I hope I'm not hitting you guys with too much science right now, because I know at times when I give this science and I give this vibration, like sometimes it goes over people's heads. So I try to do my best to slow down at times and take it a little bit slower. So I hope I'm not going over your head, so you can pick up the frequency. And if at any time you want to pause and take a break and meditate on something that I said, then feel free to do so, because there's no rush in this thing. Nature doesn't rush. You see, everything nature does is at a time, in due season. The leaves fall when it's time for them to fall. The leaves grow back when it's time for them to grow back. The fruits, they come when it's time for them to come. The seeds fall when it's time for the seeds to fall. So nature flows, man. Nature flows, and nature doesn't rush. So when it comes to the science and its frequency and its vibration that I'm sharing with you now, don't rush. And take your time to digest what it is that's being said. So we out here right now, tuning into the natural elements of nature. Again, the biofrequency. Bio meaning life. When we were in school, we studied biology. Biology. The study of life. And a biosphere is the name of the planet Earth. It's the sphere of life that we live on, the biosphere. And now this biofrequency in which I'm talking about, frequency meaning the vibration, the amplitude. It's the vibration of life. It's all around us right now. All around us. Biofrequency. And the biofrequency of this particular area is living. It's a good frequency, obviously, because you see the trees and everything still growing. You know, you don't see dead trees everywhere. These trees are alive. So that's how you know that this area is a good area. So if you want to plug your feet into the ground, connect back with a correct biofrequency, check the area, check the liveliness of the animals around you. Are there squirrels running up in the trees? Are there birds flying around? Is there life in the area that you're standing? And if it is, hold the vibes in that spot. Tune into that spot. How do you tune into that spot? Simply listen to what the birds are saying. It may sound so over poetic or over cliche, but that's how you tune into the biorhythm of life on this planet. You silence everything and you tune into what the birds are saying. You listen to the birds. Listen to the little insects on the ground. Touch the trees. Let all of your senses be exposed to the energy around you. Touch the trees. Touch the plants. Look at the trees. Look at the plants. Feel the peace, feel the calm. Breathe in the air, deep breaths. It's the frequency of life that we're tuning into. That's the biorhythm. It's the biofrequency, the organic frequency. That's the key to health. And that's the key to evolution. That's the key to becoming the greatest version of yourself. Of your own self. Not the greatest version of what society thinks you should be. Not the greatest version of what that person is on TV. The greatest version of your own self. This is the way to it. Biofrequency. Selassie. Yeah, so this is vibing. I think I'm gonna hold my own meditation right now, so till next time, I'm gonna shut this video down. Leave comments, ask questions. If you want to contact me, go to moonhealing.com, fill out the contact me page and do it that way, or simply, leave a comment on the bottom of this video. That's more direct, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's keep moving and keep grooving in this thing, because the frequency of the planet has to go up, and it's our jobs to be a part of that. So that's the goal. That's the liberty. Blessed love. Yeesh. Selassie.